Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Pardon the chicken noise and the airplanes flying back and forth. It's the weekend and lots of flights coming into San Francisco. So today I am finally replacing that broken side stand that I've been slacking off on doing because frankly it cost over $200 just for parts. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So this was my fix for a long time. Actually, it's been over a couple years and it's been working great for me. But now, as you can see here, that there's no thread because it's not this one. Well, this one is partially broken. Well, you guys will see close up later on when I take them apart. But this whole assembly here is what's the problem because the thread inside is stripped. And for that to mount there properly, you have to replace this thing, which is like over 200 bucks. So I bought a spare pin and a spare assembly thingy. I'm not sure what it's called. Let's take a look at the parts. So I went on the website that sells OEM Husqvarna parts and I just basically looked at the image and I click on the image that I want to buy, which is this and this. So let's see, I guess special screw side stand, and over here footrest bracket, Fußrasten trigger. So in order to make for a quieter video, we have to bribe the dogs with bully sticks. Here's Alaska. Now we have the chicken problem. We're gonna have to bribe the chickens too. So here's Kyle bribing the chickens with popcorn.
Hot and spicy popcorn that we ended up not liking.
The chickens love it. And they will be distracted for a little bit so they're not so noisy while we're filming this video. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about the airplanes. It's just a busy flight day, so we're gonna have to just deal with that. So today Kyle is free because it's the weekend. He's gonna help me actually do the wrenching in this DIY because I have this ongoing problem with my tendonitis and it's very annoying, and every time I work on the bike or ride the motorcycle it aggravates it a lot. So that's that. Okay, let's get to work. So first we are finally gonna cut off this zip tie.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have to remove that. There's gonna be a lot of moving parts we actually have to replace.
Oh, look at that. Half of it popped off already.
Yeah.
Immediately. I don't know if it's easier to... I think it's easier up here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just really tight.
Oh!
Oh, there you go. See? The thread is no longer...
It's just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It's not here. I
Well-
was telling them it's the one that's here. That's why we
Well,
need
it's
to
both of
replace
them.
this.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
terrible.
just completely destroyed.
Wait, did we buy a new spring or no?
Yeah.
Spring piece, that?
No, we didn't buy a new spring. We just
Okay.
bought the screw and this.
Okay.
So yeah, don't ruin that one because that one's still good. I didn't think I need to buy a new one. You know what I need to find out is the torque spec for this. That's a T50 at least, looks like.
Yep.
Yep. You can use my big breaker bar. That's gonna be, you need to break that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, or not. Or not.
I thought I'd try it first. Because if you try it by hand, then you kind of know how much to tighten it if you don't know the torque spec, you know?
That's true. Before you take it all the way out, loosen the other one too. That one, those two mounts there.
These two?
No. Well, yeah, actually take this out because it'll be easier to take this out first before you take out this plate because otherwise you're gonna have to fight. So do these two first. Try this, T40.
Yep.
Okay, T40.
That was very loose.
the fact that it's been through off-road, we really should be tightening these bolts more often.
That's stripped too.
Oh my god. You know why it's stripped? It's because one screw is stripped.
And it's throwing everything else out of alignment.
Exactly. Yep.
Ooh.
Don't even. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing.
A lot of gunk in there.
Well, I have the WD-40. We can wash it off.
Almost need like brake cleaner or something.
Oh, you're gonna
parts cleaner.
No. The brake cleaner will strip that paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just use
All right.
WD-40.
Then this one here.
All right.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I really love this bike, but sometimes the prices, I wish I bought a Honda.
Oh, yeah.
The parts prices are insane.
A little rust, but not bad.
I would clean everything. Before we do a reinstall, we're going to be doing some cleaning.
I'll just get a new one of those too.
Yeah.
$1.
While Kyle is hunting for new bolts at the hardware store, I'll be cleaning what we are going to be reusing.
So, what did we miss here? Oh, there's one there.
Yep. I'm so glad that we live so close to the hardware store because we visit that thing like
Odds and ends.
I have no idea how many times we visit that thing for a project. Every time we think of something, I would say we're like frequent flyers there.
Say, are we gold members yet?
I know.
Oh, hello. Attached to the kickstand? Or to the
to the thing, to the plate,
the bash guard in it.
It pulls that way forward. There you go. And this one should just come off, you know.
Did this assembly come with the part you bought? Oh, look at that. You got some twigs.
No.
So
You see that? You just pull it off like that. It pulls out.
there we go.
Oh, the rubber grommet. Don't throw that away.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. And then we need
And then, you have to take all that stuff out. It's not. Just reuse it. It's okay. "10 years later."
right.
There you go.
Sheesh, we're getting a new one of those.
Hammer it out. There you go.
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do that or not, but that's how we did it.
Just leave it there. And now take out that black thing. D40, this one.
Yep. Here's your 8-back.
Taking out the last piece here.
Anybody remember how that went?
Okay. Good thing we're filming this because we immediately forgot how to mount this. And almost mounted it the wrong way.
Okay.
And then now you can add, put this back on. So now we're literally just putting it back together.
There we go.
Yeah. Now you do the washer and then the cotter pin. So unfortunately, I can't find anywhere on what the torque specs are for any of these parts. And I don't have the service manual for this bike. So there would be no torque specs to tell you guys, unfortunately. And we're basically just doing everything by feel at this point. So sorry to disappoint you on that part.
Nothing was really that tight. I mean, it was tight, but not like insanely tight. Hey, there we go. That's a 1/8 by 1 inch. 1/8 by 1 inch. There we go. Works great.
Okay, now let's put it back there.
Alrighty then. I assume that goes right like that.
Yeah, because that's basically a chain guard there. It looks like it's about to rain soon.
I know, you can kind of feel it, right? Just in the air.
Once again, big bolt is T50 Torx. Skirt is too wide.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Almost need like a socket cap screw there.
Yeah, just reuse this one.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to.
Yeah, just be careful because it's like the threads are kind of janky. And the skirt that you got on that one was too wide. It's not gonna fit because it goes into a tunnel. Is it working? Don't tighten it too much because we still have to put the other screws in. Tighten everything all together.
I'm just doing it finger tight.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, we need, if we replace those bolts, we have to make sure that the skirt is also short, like close to the bolt head, because otherwise, if it's not close to the bolt head, we can't. So we end up using our old bolts because the new bolts, the skirt is too big here. It won't go through the tunnel.
Hopefully
And then,
this one will
yeah,
work.
the small ones. We can now install the small. Oh, let's see. Maybe it'll work. There's no tunnel on those small ones. Unfortunately, the chickens finished the popcorn and the dogs finished the treats. So you guys will be hearing dogs barking in the background and chickens making chicken noises in the background. But at least the planes have slowed down a little bit. Okay, special bolt. Be careful with this one because that strips easily. The OEM bolts, they're so soft, it strips easily. Here, look what I got. Or you can get the long 14 too if you want.
Dislike.
I know, I'm just lazy. I don't want to go around back to grab the the toolbox. Let's pretend we're out in the field. Except we have this stand conveniently.
Right.
On a side note, I actually ordered a new one of these foot expander because as you can see there, it's been through a lot. Now it's time to tighten all the bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because OEM bolts are so fragile.
Now where's that other one? Right here.
Okay, now it's time to put the spring back on there. Good luck. Good luck with that. It hurts my tennis elbow just looking at it.
Got one.
There you go.
Oh, and we lost one.
The bike's like, I'm not gonna let you guys go that easily.
Uh-huh.
You think this is a simple DIY? You've got it wrong. You think this is gonna take you 30 minutes when it really took you hours. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right, watch your face.
Yeah. Yay.
Wow, that's really nice.
Uh-huh.
Way more
It feels like
proper.
yeah. Okay, we almost forgot that we have to put back the skid plate.
So, I know we bought a new part and waited 5, 6, 8 weeks for it to come in. But if you either can't find the part or don't want to pay the $200 something it costs, I think there is another way.
You can tap it.
Yeah, you could drill these out and then tap it with a slightly larger bolt. You would also have to drill out this black piece on the kickstand, and it would be a little bit of a pain to do that by hand. You really would need probably a drill press, but I suppose you could get by hand. And then you'd tap it out with a larger bolt size. There is substantial amount of aluminum around it, so this one in particular, oh wow, look at that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That one in particular, that's really thin. I don't know, you might be able to go up one thread size. These other two, for sure you can go up.
This is if you really want to, if you already have the tools to to rethread it, you already have those tools in your tool shop or whatever, then do that. You can do that and save yourself $200, but then it's, once again, it's time. It takes a lot of time to rethread, you know, stuff like this, because like I said, I've done that before, where I had to rethread a bunch of stuff on vehicles, bikes, because, you know, you cross thread it, you know, stuff happens. But that's an option.
It would save you. It would probably take a couple hours. It would save you a couple $100, but I just didn't have the time or patience, and one of those is pretty thin, so you might be able to get away with it one time, but you know, just an option in case you wanted to go that route.
But yeah, that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. It's really just, I think it's hard labor, because I really hate working with springs. Even when I install exhaust, they usually have springs to attach them. I just don't like working with springs. And good thing Kyle is here. So
it always scares me, because I've had one hit me in the face before when it was under load and it popped off. So, but this is great, because this was like our biggest worry out on the trail, is that we would hit a bump or a rock and break the zip tie, or because if this is even like a quarter of an inch down, the sensor doesn't tell the computer that the kickstand is up, and so then it tries to kill the engine, right? So if you're in first gear and you put the kickstand down, it stops the engine, right? On the Husky.
Yeah.
And so if the spring is not perfect and it's sagging even just a little bit, it'll kill the engine. So that's why the zip tie was there. But I think we'll feel a lot better now out on the trail, hopefully.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, we enjoy reading your comments in the comment section below. And we'll see you on the next video. Ride safe, everybody. Bye.